guys, it's Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, which you can find me on Facebook and Sleepy Wisdom, here to do a Divine Masculine reading. You can find me at those places, and you can also find me on YouTube, Sleepy Wisdom on YouTube, and if you would like a personal reading, you can find me at sleepywisdom.com, my website. Okay, so I've been asked for the masculine reading to use the Murder of Crows tarot, which I don't use very often, and so sometimes I can't really figure out what's what on it, but anyway, we will give it a go. Hey, here we are. The masculine is, in the past, felt very happy with his achievements on a 3D material, in a material way. But it would appear, and you know, it would appear right now though that he's feeling the burden of the circumstances that he has placed himself in. And there's a lot of darkness that has accompanied the masculine just over the last few months. He's really had to go within, contemplate, find where he has severed the contact of his own heart to his own psyche, and also to the severing of his heart to all those that he once cared for, or ever thought that he did care for, or maybe actually even hardened his heart against. So at the moment, it feels like this darkness is now becoming a burden to him, and he must now release all of the darkness that he has carried for a millennium. It would appear for a millennium. So the Divine Masculine at the moment is carrying the weight of the world, but it is the weight of the world that has been placed upon him, that he has placed upon himself. So right now he is asked to go within to remove any obstacle to the removal of the swords from within his heart center. This is going to require, of course, a complete surrender to all that is, complete surrender to the darkness, to remove it and to get through it and move through into the light. So there is a dark night of the soul that the masculine is going through, and in the last few weeks he has actually really been feeling a lot of the anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of really dark emotions and darkness. But, you know, he's starting to come out of that. He realizes too that in the past he has not only deceived himself but deceived others in such a way that he really had no idea who he was, or really what in the world he was even doing here. He was just like a castaway pretty much. Right now though, it would appear that okay, so even at the moment he's still in these self-deceptive energies. Even though he's going through the dark night of the soul, the universe is pushing these energies out. He will not be able to stay in self-deception, because the universe will just go, this is Judgment Day, son, get up, get moving, get through these energies. They are dark, but you must go through them. Stop deceiving yourself, stop deceiving others. It's enough now. The world will not tolerate it. The universe will not tolerate it, not for one more second. And that's the energy that's the message I've just been given. Also too, there is this ability. See, the thing is with the masculine at the moment, the masculine must go through this dark night of the soul. He doesn't want to go through it, you know, but he has to. This is part of the movement into the new world. You cannot move into the new world or new world structure old attachments and karma and karmic baggage. You just can't go through there. But, you know, the masculine's being fast-tracked, so I know that it's hard. It is really, really hard on all sorts of levels, especially the emotional level. But you do have the strength, masculine, to get yourself through this. A lot of the time you will be required to let go and let God, which is something that the masculine finds very, very difficult to do because they always need to be in control. However, these energies are requiring that you do it. There's truth. The truth is trying to come through. You must remove those swords from your heart center. You placed them there. Nobody else did. You must take responsibility, masculine, because you were the one that placed them there. Nobody else did. You can blame others if you wish to, but that is not going to remove you from the dark night of the soul. You have to go through that, nor is it going to remove you from the 3D matrix. Okay, so we have the Sun, which is a great, that's an amazing card. Oh, sorry, the Sun. That's an amazing card. You know, you have angelic help. You just need to ask for it. You know, you have the celestial team that is behind you right now. You have no idea just how supported you are on a higher level, masculines. You're really doing a great job. Tough, but great job. And, you know, just call on the celestial team if you need to, because it's a hard road that you've chosen. Now, this one is, I think, the Hierophant. I'm just going to have a look at this card because I'm not really sure exactly what it is. The Hierophant, yep. And I might read it because, you know, this little book is an amazing little, profound little book. Bells of bronze sing out between the mountains and over the valleys of this strange land, calling the faithful to attend to what is needful. A cathedral soars before you, strong, imposing, and ancient beyond memory. Within its halls the mysteries are made plain. A narrow door opens out upon the world, and a robed man stands in your path. To submit is to be made worthy, to join the choir of fellowship and sing the ancient hymns. The only path into this hallowed hall requires going through this pious guardian. So a narrow door opens out upon the world, and a robed man stands in your path. To submit is to be made worthy. Like I've said, to surrender to the darkness, to surrender to any sort of energy that is within you at the moment that is wanting release. Once you surrender and let go of those energies, they disappear and they do have no more power over you. So in that, I would say that there's a higher aspect of yourself which is trying to actually get through to you. Listen. But to do that, you must go within. You must go within to your heart center, not this, into your heart center, and ask what it is that you need to let go of. There's a lot of darkness that the masculine must move through. And once again, to do that requires strength, fortitude, love of self, feelings of self-worth, positive feelings of self-worth, and a removal of any darker, chaotic energies, including karmic people, karmic circumstances, anything. To go within into the dark night of the soul requires one to become almost hermit-like. And sometimes it can take years, but for the divine masculine, you are being fast-tracked. So it's going to get really intense. Hold on for the ride, because it's going to get really intense. Okay. But call out for the celestial team if you need to. They're there to help. Okay. We'll see you soon.